In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a new party, using an existing outline or a party that happened previously. The first thing you want to do is you want to go to this circle with the lines in it. That's My Networks. And then you're going to hit refresh, and that will call up any new groups that you've set up since last time you looked here. When you see these broken hearts, that means you have not given the app approval in Facebook to connect. The open eye lets you see it. This is kind of a shortcut list. There's a lot more groups that are not showing here. The blue check means that CinchShare can post to it. So this is the party that I want to be posting to. I want to click on the heart so it's black. And that tells CinchShare that you are working in this party right now. Parties that I'm done with, I'll click the heart off, and I'll shut out the eye, and then it'll disappear from my list. Now I have a shorter list. Okay, so once you've done that, you can go here to Manage Posts. I'm going to choose a past party that's using the outline that I want to use. I need to look in history because it's a past party. That's the reverse order, so let me change it. Okay, let me select all. I'm going to select Batch Post. I start my parties on Sunday evenings, so this is when the first post should appear for her party. And I start them at 5 p.m. Now, if I was running when I run several parties in a week, I make sure that I would not start every party right at 5 p.m. Because you don't want multiple posts to show up at the exact same time. That's a flag for Facebook. So I would start one at 5, another one starting at 5:07, and maybe one at 4:50. So they're all showing up around each other, but there's a nice gap, and the posts are staggered. Also, if this person was on, say, West Coast time, I would have it start at 8 p.m. So it would show up at a time that's appropriate for my host and probably most of her friends. Okay, so you pick the date and time that you want the first post to show up. Click Apply Interval. And there you go. The first post is showing up at 5 p.m. I always check to make sure things are right. I know that post number 9 is supposed to show up around 8 a.m. and it is. And I just kind of go through and give a glance to make sure everything's where it needs to be. You can always change the time right here. And you can even change the day, and it will jump where it is in this outline. Okay. So now you select the group that you want it to go to, and you schedule the batch. So now I want to go to Amalia's party. There it is. And here's the post that I just scheduled. Now these posts say Jill. They don't say Amalia. So you're going to go Select All, Find and Replace. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to go to Text to Find, and that is the existing one and what you want it replaced with. So this is her shopping link, the new shopping link, and I click Search, and you'll see every place in here where that link is, and it's going to plug it in. Update. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do Find and Replace a second time, this time for the name. So I want it to find Jill, and I want it to replace it with Amalia. Click Search, and there we go. So every time I've used the host name, it's right here. Update posts. And there you go. I have now scheduled her party, and it is unique to her. It's got her name and her shopping link everywhere it needs to be. If, for example, I want to change something, I can click on the post. I can edit the text right here. But if I want to change the time or the photo, do something more substantial, you can click on that little pencil and you can do the full edit here on the schedule a post page. If you realize you scheduled them in error, you can select all and delete all the posts. If you realize you scheduled for the wrong time zone, you can shift all of your posts forward or back. Very simple, very easy. And once you have your first party entered into here, it's super simple to just duplicate it across for every additional party that month. I hope you found this helpful.